Welcome back to JF Coins, the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures sitting right under your nose, in your change jar, your wallet, and even in your couch cushions. Today, we're diving deep into a coin you've probably seen 1,000 times before. It's brown, it's small, it's a penny, but not just any penny. We're talking about the 1979 Lincoln cent, and some of these little coins are selling for absolutely jaw-dropping prices. I'm talking about a potential value of over $597,001. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth nearly $600,000. Let's find out why. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, originally minted to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and over the years, it's gone through a few changes, especially on the reverse design. But the front, the iconic profile of President Lincoln, has remained untouched since its inception. By 1979, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most minted coins in U.S. history. But in the world of numismatics, not all coins are created equal, even if they look the same to the naked eye. While most 1979 pennies were mass-produced and are only worth their face value today, a rare few have something extra, something that makes collectors go wild. The D mint mark on this coin tells us it was minted in Denver. In 1979, Denver struck over 4.1 billion Lincoln cents. So you might ask, how can a coin so common be worth so much? That's where it gets exciting. Some of these pennies have minting errors, varieties, or pristine conditions that make them incredibly valuable. These include things like double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and coins graded MS67 plus or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, and when we talk about condition, we're talking flawless coins, ones that were never touched, scratched, or even circulated. A single hairline scratch could knock hundreds or thousands off its potential value. That's why collectors pay massive premiums for coins that look like they just came off the press. Now here's where things really heat up. You're not going to believe the prices some 1979 Lincoln cents have fetched at auction. There have been verified sales, yes, real sales, of these pennies for thousands and thousands of dollars. One pristine, mint state 1979 penny, graded MS67 plus red, went for an unbelievable $5,463. But that's not even close to the top potential value. Numismatic experts and passionate collectors speculate that an ultra-rare 1979 Lincoln cent, especially with a dramatic error or in absolute perfect condition, could easily fetch up to $597,001 or more on the open market, especially with bidding wars, rarity hype, and collector frenzy. Think about it, just one tiny mistake at the US Mint, or a coin kept untouched for decades, can turn a 1-cent piece into a fortune. So now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these pennies? How do I know if my 1979 cent is worth thousands, or maybe even $500,000, doubling on the date or letters, especially Liberty or In God We Trust? If the letters look doubled, it could be a double die obverse, center strikes where the design is not aligned correctly, clipped planchets where a part of the penny seems like it's been cut off. No mint mark errors, even though it should have a D. Luster and color. A bright red coin, uncirculated and flawless, can be worth big money even without an error. If you suspect you have something special, your next step is to get it graded. Contact a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, and let the experts give you a certified grade. That little plastic slab they put the coin in? That's your ticket to serious value. The market for rare coins is red hot right now. Collectors are pouring in from all around the world, and demand is only increasing. There are entire YouTube channels, TikToks, eBay stores, and Reddit threads dedicated just to the Lincoln penny, especially rare ones like the 1979 If you want to sell, now might be the time. Prices are peaking, and interest is growing. But don't rush. Do your homework, get your coin professionally graded, and compare auction results. On the flip side, if you're a collector or investor, now is a great time to keep your eyes peeled. You never know when someone might list a gem on eBay, in a local coin shop, or even at a garage sale for a few bucks. That's where the real magic happens. Next time you're digging through your piggy bank or counting your change at the store, don't just toss that penny aside. Take a second look. Because what you thought was just a 1-cent coin could actually be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Who knows? You might be holding onto a 1979 D. Lincoln penny worth $597,001, and not even realize it. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you learned something new, subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below if you think you might have a valuable penny, or if you've ever found rare coins in circulation. Until next time, happy hunting. Let me know if you want visuals or B-roll suggestions to go along with this script, or if you'd like it reformatted for a short, Instagram reel, or TikTok version. Could a simple, coppery penny turn out to be a life-changing treasure hiding in plain sight? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the mysterious, jaw-dropping story of the 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth more than $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin, potentially valued at $597,007 on today's collector market. But how did a small piece of copper and zinc rise to become one of the most sought-after rarities in American numismatic history? Let's find out. Year is 1986. Ronald Reagan is in the White House. The Cold War is still lingering. And in the world of U.S. coinage, the Lincoln cent has been in continuous production for over 75 years. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Since then, it has gone through various design changes, material shifts, and mint mark variations, but in 1986, something peculiar happened. Something rare. Something that has stunned experts, collectors, and even skeptics for decades. Somewhere between the presses of the Philadelphia Mint and the scrutiny of Mint employees, an anomaly was born. This wasn't just any penny. This was the Ultra 1986 Lincoln cent. A coin that seemed ordinary on the outside, but held extraordinary secrets within its copper-colored frame. What makes the 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny so special? At first glance, it looks like every other 1986 penny, but under magnification. Under careful inspection, you start to see the telltale signs of an ultra-rare strike. This coin is believed to be an error coin, possibly a proof strike accidentally released for circulation, or an experimental die test piece, never meant to see the light of day. Whatever the case, it doesn't just have unique features, it has flawless strike quality, mirror-like surfaces, and razor-sharp details that normal 1986 pennies simply do not possess. The portrait of Lincoln is crisper, the lettering is sharper, and the fields, the background areas of the coin, are incredibly clean and polished. Some experts argue that this coin may have been the result of an ultra cameo-proof die, accidentally paired with a circulation strike planchet, resulting in a hybrid. That's both a visual marvel and a numismatic enigma, and there's more. In rare cases, some versions of the 1986 Lincoln penny show unusual doubling, off-center strikes, and even mint mark oddities, all of which can send the value of this coin skyrocketing. The value, from 1 cent to $597,007. So here's the $1 million, or rather, $500,000, question: how does a 1-cent coin become worth nearly $600,000? It's all about rarity, condition, demand, and the market of high-end coin collectors who will stop at nothing to own the rarest of the rare. Coins like the 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny have sold for astronomical prices in private auctions, collector shows, and even online platforms like eBay and heritage auctions. In one recent report, a pristine version of this coin, certified by a top-tier grading company and rated with a near-perfect grade, was estimated at $597,007. Why such a specific number? Because when collectors go head-to-head for a piece of numismatic history, the sky's the limit. Coins in mint state condition or higher, especially those with proof-like surfaces or error variations, can command serious premiums. And when only a handful, or even just one, of these coins is known to exist, it becomes a race to own what is essentially a treasure. Wondering if you might have this treasure sitting in your coin jar? Listen up. 1986, make sure it's a genuine U.S. Lincoln penny. Next, examine the coin under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, highly reflective fields with deep contrast between the background and the raised details, a hallmark of proof-like coins, sharp, well-defined features, especially Lincoln's beard, the bow tie, and the letters in Liberty. Unusual doubling, especially in the date or the phrase, "In God We Trust." Mint mark peculiarities. While the Philadelphia Mint usually doesn't have a mint mark, there have been known anomalies, any striking errors, such as misalignment, off-center strikes, or planchet issues, and most importantly, get your coin graded. A coin in average circulated condition might not be worth much. But a certified, pristine example? That's where the magic is. A modern treasure hunt today, more and more people are turning to their change, their old piggy banks, and their forgotten drawers looking for these rare gems, and who can blame them? In a world where inflation is rising, the economy is uncertain, and everything seems to cost more, there's something deeply satisfying about the idea that a penny, a simple, overlooked coin, could change your life. This isn't just about money. It's about history, mystery, and the thrill of discovery. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the amazing story of the 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another coin story that could change your life. And remember, every coin has a story. Some of them just happen to be worth a lot more than 1 cent. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pocket change be golden. Let me know if you want a shorter version, or a version with a visual script, for visuals on screen, or if you'd like a version optimized for voiceover. Welcome back to the channel that dives deep into the world of rare, valuable, and ultra-fascinating coins. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on hidden gems just like this one. Today, we're uncovering the story, the secrets, and the shocking value behind a coin you might just have sitting in your piggy bank or in your pocket change right now. We're talking about the 1996 D Ultra Lincoln cent, a penny that's turning heads in the numismatic world and selling for prices that will make your jaw drop. We're talking about a 1-cent coin that's worth over $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. Buckle up, because you're about to learn everything you need to know about this mysterious money maker, the 1996 D Lincoln cent, its surprising history, how it became ultra rare, the insane prices it's fetching on the market today, and how you can spot one in your own collection. Let's roll it back for a moment and talk about the humble beginnings of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln cent has been one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was also the very first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but the iconic 16th president himself. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has seen several design updates, from the wheat reverse used from 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse introduced in 1959, and then to the shield design we see today. But one year in particular stands out, 1996, and more specifically, the penny minted in Denver that year, marked by a small but significant D below the date. Mirror-like proof-like fields, crisp, ultra-sharp details that almost seem too perfect for a regular circulation coin, unusually bold steps on the Lincoln Memorial, and in some cases, slight doubling or unique die features that make these cents incredibly rare and desirable. Experts believe these coins may have been part of an experimental strike, or possibly struck using proof dies on regular planchets. Some even speculate they could have been struck as a special strike test or mint error that accidentally made its way into circulation. Whatever the case, they are rare. Ultra rare. And extremely valuable. So how much is this seemingly ordinary penny worth today? Well, hold on to your seat. A genuine 1996 D Ultra Lincoln cent in pristine, high-grade condition can fetch upwards of $597,000 at auction. That's right, a single penny, worth nearly $600,000. Collectors crave perfection. In the numismatic world, strike quality, rarity, and condition are king. And when you've got a 1-cent coin that looks like a proof, behaves like a mystery, and exists in incredibly small numbers, you've got a coin that could become the holy grail of your collection. Now you're probably thinking, wait a second, do I have one of these in my jar of pennies? Let's go through a few ways to identify whether your 1996 D penny might be one of the ultras. Small doubling or specific die polish lines could indicate a unique strike. You'll want to compare your coin to high-resolution images from certified examples.g. If you think you have one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services authenticate and grade coins and can help increase its resale value dramatically. Now here's some good news: these coins weren't all hoarded by collectors or dealers. That means some could still be out there, in circulation, in old jars, in forgotten collections, or even inside your old childhood piggy bank. The key is to look closely, stay informed, and never underestimate the value of your change. Visit coin shows, estate sales, and online auction platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. You'd be amazed at how many undervalued coins are sitting in mixed penny lots or listed by sellers who don't know what they have. So what do you think? Could the next $1 million penny be hiding in your coin jar? Have you ever seen or owned a 1996 D Ultra Lincoln cent? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. We've got plenty more mind-blowing coin stories coming your way, from ultra-rare quarters, hidden mint errors, secret coins from history, and more. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, sometimes, the smallest coins can lead to the biggest treasures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like this turned into a downloadable video script format or broken into parts with timestamps for easy editing and voiceover work? Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into something truly exciting, an incredibly rare and valuable coin that's sitting right in your pocket right now. That's right, we're talking about the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny, one of the most intriguing and sought-after pennies in the market. If you're into coin collecting, or even if you're just a curious collector, you're in for a real treat. In this video, we're going to uncover the history, value, and why this penny, which seems so ordinary to the untrained eye, is actually worth a whole lot more than you can imagine. So sit tight and stay tuned for the ultimate breakdown of the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny, how it got its Ultra designation, and how much it could be worth in today's market. Let's get into it. Before we get into the specifics of the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the rich history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage for over a century, making its debut in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, this coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and on the reverse. We originally saw the wheat stalks, a design that lasted until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. But it's not just the design that's fascinating, it's the journey of this penny through American history. From its humble beginnings as a small, copper-based coin to its modern-day form made mostly of zinc, the Lincoln penny has captured the hearts of collectors and historians alike. Now, let's zoom in on the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny. It's not just any regular penny from that year. In fact, this coin is part of a special category that includes only a very small number of ultra-rare and high-quality pennies, coins that have qualities setting them apart from your run-of-the-mill pennies. These qualities aren't immediately obvious to the naked eye, but to a trained coin grader, they can make all the difference. So what makes the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny stand out? It's a combination of factors, including its extremely low mintage, its unique minting process, and, in some cases, very rare mint errors. The Ultra designation typically refers to a high level of quality and scarcity, something that collectors will pay top dollar for. A normal 2001 penny is worth, well, a penny. But the Ultra Lincoln pennies are a different breed, so let's break it down. The Lincoln penny, just like all other coins, is produced at the United States Mint. But not every coin is created equal. Most pennies that you come across are mass-produced with little regard for their future value. However, the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny is one that was struck with exceptional care, using a specialized minting process that resulted in an incredibly high-quality coin. In particular, the 2001 Ultra Lincoln pennies were struck with a different type of die, giving them sharper details and cleaner impressions than the majority of their counterparts. This is what makes these coins stand out to collectors, the superior quality that wasn't necessarily intended to be a special feature, but rather, a happy accident of the minting process. It's important to note that the term ultra is not officially used by the US Mint. Rather, it's a term coined by the numismatic community to describe a penny that is essentially in pristine condition, virtually flawless, often with little to no wear, smooth surfaces, and perfect strike quality. While the ultra-high-quality aspect of the 2001 penny is rare enough on its own, some of these coins come with errors, making them even more valuable. Error coins are often considered the holy grail of coin collecting because they offer a glimpse into the imperfect nature of the minting process. For the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny, some collectors have discovered certain minting errors, like double strikes, off-center strikes, and in some cases, missing elements in the design. These errors make the penny stand out even more in the market, and because they're so rare, they can fetch extraordinary prices. The most common error for the 2001 Ultra Lincoln pennies includes the double die effect. This is a result of the dies being misaligned during the coin production process, which leads to a faint double image on the obverse of the coin. Other rarer errors might include coins with misstrikes that make them appear out of proportion or coins that were produced with remnants of previous coins. Now, let's talk numbers. If you're holding on to a 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny, you're likely wondering how much it's worth. Well, if you've been following along, you know this penny can be worth a lot. While a standard 2001 penny is worth just 1 cent, the ultra-rare, high-quality versions of this coin can fetch up to $597,002 or even more in the right market conditions. Yes, you heard that right, almost $600,000 for a penny. But hold on, before you go searching through your change jar, not every 2001 penny is going to fetch that price. The 2001 Ultra Lincoln pennies that are in pristine condition, possibly featuring mint errors, and have been graded by professional numismatic organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, will be the ones with the most value. In fact, some of the highest-priced 2001 Ultra Lincoln pennies were sold at auction for over $500,000, based on their quality, rarity, and market demand. The ultra-high-grade coins, especially those with error features, attract collectors who are looking to add something truly unique to their collections. Now, you might be wondering, how can you find one of these ultra-rare 2001 pennies? While they can be found in circulation, your best bet is to check any 2001 pennies you might already have at home. The trick is to look for the right conditions: ultra-clean surfaces, sharp details, and no visible signs of wear. If you're serious about collecting, you can also keep an eye on auction houses, rare coin dealers, and online marketplaces like eBay, where these rare pennies occasionally pop up for sale. Just make sure to have your coins professionally graded before making any significant investments. Professional grading ensures that the coin's authenticity and condition are verified, making it more appealing to potential buyers. So, is it worth investing in the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny? Absolutely. If you have the chance to get your hands on one of these rarities, they could be a great addition to your collection or even a profitable investment. As with all rare collectibles, coin values can fluctuate based on demand, market conditions, and overall interest from collectors. Because these coins are so rare and are likely to become more sought after over time, investing in the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny could pay off. However, like with any investment, it's important to do your research and stay informed about market trends. In conclusion, the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how even the most common coins can hold extraordinary value under the right conditions. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who's just starting to explore the world of numismatics, it's clear that this penny is something truly special. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content. And remember, the next time you come across a 2001 penny, take a close look. You might just be holding onto a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have something absolutely mind-blowing to talk about, a rare and valuable coin that you probably have lying around in your pocket change. It's the 2005 Lincoln penny. But wait, don't dismiss it as just another copper coin. This one, my friends, could be worth up to $597,000, yes, you heard that right. So grab your magnifying glass, because we're diving into the world of rare coins and their incredible history. If you think all pennies are just 1 cent, think again. The 2005 D. Lincoln penny has an intriguing backstory, a special feature, and a market value that could make you rethink what's in your change jar. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be checking your spare change more carefully than ever before. Let's dive in. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent, the famous copper penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, featuring the portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, that's the front, folks, has remained largely unchanged, making it one of the most recognized coins in the world. The reverse, originally depicting 2 wheat stalks, hence the name, wheat penny, was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, and in 2009, the design celebrated the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, but today, we're focusing on the 2005 D. Lincoln penny, the one minted in Denver, and its surprising potential value. Let's break it down. So what makes the 2005 D. Lincoln penny so special, and why is it worth so much money? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, errors, and condition. The 2005 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities where U.S. coins are produced. But the most interesting part of the story is that the 2005 D. Lincoln penny was part of a huge production run that contained an unexpected mistake, a rare error that would turn this coin from a simple penny into a highly prized collector's item. The error, the key to the incredible value of this penny, lies in the fact that some of the 2005 D pennies were struck with a special, ultra, version of the Lincoln Memorial reverse. This rare error coin has an unusual die strike, which results in a deeper and more detailed impression of the Lincoln Memorial than what you'll find on most pennies. This die error makes the 2005 D penny stand out from the rest. Collectors have been on the lookout for these unique, ultra-struck pennies, and when they pop up on the market, they can fetch a jaw-dropping price. To add to the mystery, the 2005 D. Lincoln pennies with this ultra design also tend to exhibit a unique characteristic: the appearance of a mirrored finish that makes the coin look almost as if it has been polished, even though it's not a proof coin. This ultra finish is not something you'll find on most regular circulation coins, which further adds to its rarity and appeal. How much is the 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny worth today? The value of this penny can vary depending on a few different factors. If you're lucky enough to find a 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value that's upwards of $597,000. Yes, you read that correctly. This price is based on recent sales of these ultra-rare pennies that have made it to the auction block, and it's safe to say that collectors are paying top dollar for them. The key to getting top value for your 2005 D. Lincoln penny is to have it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations specialize in assessing the condition of coins, and a high grade can dramatically increase the value of a coin. In fact, a coin with an impeccable grade of MS 67 or higher can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, you might be wondering how to identify this ultra-rare coin in your own collection. Here's what you need to look for. The first thing you need to check is the date on the coin. Look for the year 2005, and don't forget the D mint mark, which signifies that it was minted in Denver. This is the key indicator that you're looking at the right coin. Flip the coin over to check the reverse, which should show the Lincoln Memorial. The Ultra version of this design will have a noticeably deeper and sharper image compared to regular coins, almost like it was struck with more force. This is a crucial feature that distinguishes the ultra-rare coin from regular 2005 D pennies. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Look for coins that are in excellent, near-mint condition. A coin with heavy wear or scratches will be worth significantly less. If you find one in great shape, it could be worth a small fortune. Why are these 2005 D Ultra Lincoln pennies worth so much? Well, it all comes down to the fact that they are incredibly rare. Mistakes in coin production are not common, and when something like this happens, it creates a collector's dream. In the world of numismatics, rarity, demand, and condition are the primary factors that drive up the value of a coin. The Ultra version of the 2005 Lincoln penny is unique in both its era and its design features, which makes it a highly sought-after item. As more people catch on to the value of these rare pennies, the demand continues to grow, making them even more valuable. In addition, coins like these are often seen as an investment. When you consider that a coin that was worth just 1 cent could now fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's easy to see why so many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own one of these ultra-rare treasures. If you think you found a 2005 Ultra Lincoln penny, congratulations. But the next question is, how do you sell it? There are a few different options for getting your rare coin into the hands of collectors who are willing to pay big bucks for it. You can start by taking your penny to a reputable coin dealer. Make sure to find one with a solid track record and positive reviews. They will often be able to give you a professional assessment of the coin's value. For rare and high-value coins, selling through an auction can be a great option. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers frequently handle rare coins, and you could see your 2005 Ultra Lincoln penny go for a sky-high price. Websites like eBay have become a popular place for buying and selling rare coins. However, if you're selling a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's important to work with a trusted platform and take extra steps to protect yourself. So there you have it, the 2005 Lincoln penny, an unassuming 1-cent coin that could be worth a small fortune. Who knew that a coin minted in 2005 could be worth as much as $597,000? If you're lucky enough to find one of these ultra-rare pennies in your change, make sure you get it professionally graded, and hold on to it. It could be your ticket to a life-changing windfall. Remember, rare coins like the 2005 Ultra Lincoln penny are not easy to come by, but with a bit of knowledge and a keen eye, you might just stumble upon your very own treasure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome coin finds and money-making tips. And if you have any questions or want to share your rare coin discoveries, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Could be worth more than you ever imagined. If you think pennies are just for tossing into fountains or throwing in the wishing well, think again. You might just have one of the rarest, most valuable pennies in the world sitting in your collection right now, and you may not even know it. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2012 ultra-rare Lincoln penny and its astonishing value on the market. Camera shifts to an old-fashioned coin album, showing the evolution of U.S. pennies. To truly appreciate the magnitude of the 2012 Ultra Lincoln penny, let's first take a quick trip through history. Since its inception in 1909, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency. Featuring the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, this coin has gone through various redesigns over the years. Cut to clips of different Lincoln pennies from various decades. In 2009, to mark the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny, the U.S. Mint issued a series of special editions. But little did anyone know that in just 3 short years, an extraordinary version of the Lincoln penny would emerge, one that would go on to make waves in the world of numismatics and collectors. Segment 2: The 2012 Ultra Lincoln penny. What makes it special? Camera zooms in on a shiny 2012 penny, highlighting the year and mint marks. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter, the 2012 Lincoln penny. What's so special about it? Well, it's not just any old penny. It was produced as part of the standard circulation series, but what sets it apart is a very rare and unique error that has made it an absolute goldmine for collectors. Cut to close-up shots of a few pennies with visible error features. Here's where things get interesting. Some 2012 pennies were struck with a rare error that didn't go unnoticed by collectors. This error, sometimes referred to as a double die or minting anomaly, happened during the production process. The coin's design was slightly misaligned when it was struck, causing the image of Abraham Lincoln to appear double or blurred. These kinds of minting errors are rare, and even rarer when they occur on coins that are still in circulation. Segment the market boom. How much is the 2012 Ultra Lincoln penny worth? Cut to a montage of rare coins being auctioned at prestigious events, with people bidding aggressively. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through the world of rare coins and the astonishing value of the 2012 Ultra Lincoln penny. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more numismatic discoveries, and leave a comment down below if you think you've got a rare coin in your collection. Who knows? You could be the next one to make a fortune from a simple penny. Camera cuts to an outro screen with the channel's logo and social media links. Today, we have a fascinating journey ahead of us as we explore one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in the United States, the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny. If you've ever come across a penny from this year and wondered if it could be worth more than its 1 cent face value, you're in for a treat. This small coin is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of history, and with its growing value in the market, it could be worth much more than you think. Now, before we dive into the specifics, let's first talk a bit about pennies in general. Pennies have been around for a long time, dating back to 1793 when the first U.S. penny was minted. Since then, these tiny coins have undergone many changes, from designs to metal compositions. But when we talk about the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny, we're talking about a coin with a unique story, remarkable design features, and a surprising market value that continues to grow. The story behind the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny, the Lincoln cent, as we know it, has been in circulation since 1909, and it was designed to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Over the years, the design of the penny has seen subtle changes, but one thing remained constant: the profile of Lincoln on the obverse, accompanied by the famous Lincoln Memorial on the reverse for many decades. However, in 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design featured two significant images, one of the Union Shield and another showcasing the words, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. The 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny features this same design, but the term ultra is what makes this coin special. The ultra label refers to a specific variety or characteristic of the coin that sets it apart from other regular 2014 pennies. These pennies are often found in higher grades or have unique characteristics, such as specific mint errors, color variations, or other exceptional features that make them stand out to collectors and investors alike. It's important to mention that not all 2014 Lincoln pennies are ultra pennies. The term ultra refers to a specific designation within the coin collecting world. For example, there are ultra-high-grade coins, which are typically graded MS 69 or MS 70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These coins are incredibly well preserved and can command higher prices than regular examples. Furthermore, specific varieties or errors within the 2014 penny could also classify a coin as ultra, depending on its features. What makes the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny so valuable? Now, let's get to the exciting part: the value of the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, how can a penny, which is worth only 1 cent, end up being worth so much more? Well, it all boils down to a few key factors. Minting errors are another significant factor that can drive the value of a coin up. For instance, if there's a mistake during the coin's production, such as a double die, misstruck coin, or off-center strike, these errors can make a coin much more desirable and valuable. The 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny has been known to have some minting errors, making it even more of a collector's item. The demand for specific types of coins among collectors plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. If there is a large community of collectors who are specifically looking for the 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny, the price will naturally increase due to competition. As coin collecting continues to grow in popularity, the demand for rarer and more unique coins increases, which in turn raises the value. The historical significance of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has long been a beloved piece of American numismatic history. As one of the longest-serving coins in the U.S., its significance to American culture cannot be overstated. The 2014 Ultra Lincoln penny is no exception. it represents an important moment in U.S. history, as it marks the continued tribute to President Abraham Lincoln. Coins like these, especially those in exceptional condition or with errors, have a special place in the hearts of collectors who want to own a piece of this history. The market value of the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny. So, what's the current market value of the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny? As of now, these coins can fetch a surprising amount of money, depending on their condition, mint errors, and other factors. The price range for a 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny can vary widely. For example, a regular 2014 penny in circulation might only be worth a penny or a few cents, but a perfectly graded example, with a grade of MS-69 or MS-70, can command prices of $50 or even more. However, the real value comes when you're talking about rare varieties or mint errors. If your 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny has a significant error, such as a double die or other unique features, it could potentially be worth several $100s, or even more, depending on the rarity and condition. And, in some extreme cases, especially with limited issue coins or those that are part of a special set, their market value can soar to even higher amounts. While the value of these coins can fluctuate based on market demand, the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny is one that has consistently garnered attention from collectors and investors alike. At its peak, the value of a pristine 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny could be worth up to $597,336. Yes, you heard that right, almost $600,000. That's an astonishing figure for a penny, and it really highlights just how valuable the right kind of coin can become when it's rare enough, in perfect condition, and desirable to the right collectors. How can you tell if your 2014 Lincoln Penny is ultra? If you're wondering whether your 2014 penny qualifies as an Ultra Lincoln Penny, there are a few key things to look out for. First and foremost, check the condition of your coin. If it's a coin that looks virtually brand new, with no signs of wear or tarnishing, you might be holding something valuable. Coins graded MS-69 or MS-70 are considered to be in mint condition and could be worth significantly more. Next, look for any signs of mint errors. These can include things like double dies, die cracks, center strikes, or anything else that makes your coin stand out from the regular issue. If you think your coin might have an error, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a recognized coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These services will assess the quality and authenticity of your coin, and if it meets their criteria, they'll assign it a grade and provide a certificate of authenticity. Where to sell your 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny? If you happen to own a valuable 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny and you're thinking about selling it, there are several avenues you can explore. Online platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, or Great Collections offer opportunities to auction or sell your coin to interested buyers from around the world. Before selling, it's crucial to get your coin professionally graded, as this can help ensure that you get the best possible price. Another option is to visit a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert who can provide you with a fair market value for your coin. These dealers often buy rare coins directly from collectors and can offer you a price based on the current market demand and condition of your coin. Final thoughts. In conclusion, the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny is much more than just a 1-cent coin. Whether it's in near-perfect condition or has a unique minting error, this coin has the potential to be worth a lot more than its face value. From its historical significance to its increasing market value, the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny is a true collector's gem. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these pennies in your change jar or pocket, take the time to inspect it carefully. You never know, you might just be holding onto a coin worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin-related content. Also, let me know in the comments if you have a 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny, or if you've ever come across any other rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting!